In this episode, I'm going to show you 10 things to do before the new year. Coming up. Rising to be. Rising to be productive. Rising to be organized. Rising to be inspired. Who are you rising to be? New videos every Wednesday and Saturday. Hello everyone, I'm Christina B Rising and welcome to Rising to Be, the only place on the internet where I help you rise to be who you want to be, helping you rise to be productive, organized, and inspired. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday on my channel. Check out my podcast every Tuesday and my Patreon for exclusive and early access content. There's 3 tiers to choose from at patreon.com/rising to be. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can become a riser. Stop being fake and click like, it's free, I promise. And click the bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a brand new video. Sometimes YouTube likes to hide my videos if you don't also click the bell, so make sure you do that as well. So let's get into this episode. Are you tired of 2020 and want to start creating a better life in 2021? Then check out my goal setting workbook to help you create the life you want in 2021. Write the vision and make it plain. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 2. Available now in my Etsy shop, Rising to Be. Save 20% off your order using code GOALS21. Keep rising to be who you want to be. Anyway, today's episode is going to be about the 10 things you need to do before the new year. Now, without further ado, the first thing to do before the new year ends is 1. Use it before you lose it. I'm sure you have some sort of annual benefits or a gift certificate. This is your chance to use them. Why? Because pretty soon they will be expired and gone. So take advantage of them today. Use them before you lose them. If you wear glasses or contacts, go in for your eye appointment immediately. Use the rest of your funds from your insurance benefit account. It's your money after all. We often forget about the money we've already spent or the money someone else has given us on a gift card. So take this time to put that money to good use. Even review your accounts to make sure that you even have benefits waiting to be used. You don't want to be the person who insists you have an account or a gift certificate on file, but you actually don't have one. So please bring some kind of proof instead of an attitude or your entitlement. Because even though you're just trying to use your benefits doesn't mean you can't be respectful. Just be a decent person. It is the end of the year after all. Use it before you lose it, but also use it with some compassion, grace, and thankfulness this holiday season. Tip 2, declutter and delete. Go through all of your clutter and figure out what exactly you want to take with you in the new year. This can be from your closet, garage, attic, bathroom, etc. Get rid of the things that you forgot you bought, the things that are broken, but you said you could fix. Decluttering is a process, trust me, it won't take you 30 minutes to do. Plus, while you're cleaning, you'll likely remember another space that you'll actually have to declutter and clean. You can even create a decluttering schedule, like giving each room its own weekend to clean. Trust me, you will be surprised at the amount of things you have in your house that you don't actually need or even use, so try it out. Tip 3, organize your money. Holiday spending can be hard to keep track of when you start to feel like you have to buy everyone a gift. And even after you buy the gift, you still may feel like you need to splurge on gift wrapping. Trust me, no one really cares about the gift wrapping from the Hallmark store. Dollar Tree has everything you need to wrap a gift. After all, it's gift wrapping. It's thrown away. Yes, I know some people save the bags, but not everyone does that. So don't spend a lot of money on something that people really won't appreciate. Please don't let the holiday season make you forget about your budget. And if you're one of those people who simply don't believe in giving anyone a gift, don't think that you can just skip this tip. There is probably another area in your life that you need to get control of. Like your online shopping habit, thinking you need every life-saving product on Amazon or overly ordering on Uber Eats. It's okay. I'm guilty of both, which is why I am currently on a spending freeze, which means I am only using my money on bills and necessities and taking time to write down every dollar I'm spending. Doing this helps me know that if I spend something, I'll have to write it down later. But by having this rule, it tends to make me second guess buying something because I know that I will have to write it down when I get home. My spending habits need some help, and I bet yours do too. Adding a bit of restraint in your life is necessary if you don't want to check your bank balance in a shock, wondering what you bought exactly once the holiday glow has faded away. Tip 4, prep your plan. Look in order to make sure that you don't waste time in the new year. Take the time to create a plan of attack, a plan that allows you to attack and achieve your goals without hesitation. Why? Because you already planned for the occasional setbacks. You know that it may deter you for a moment and it won't last forever, so that you will be able to get back into the game and get all of your goals and dreams done. No exceptions necessary, because your plan requires specific things, which is why you can't take nothing less than what you want, which is why you will continue to fight for it no matter what it takes. A goal without a plan is just a wish. Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. So if you need any help creating your action plan, I strongly suggest you check out my goal setting workbook, available on my Etsy shop. It's a blueprint to help you achieve anything you set your mind to, with goal breakdowns, writing prompts, and progress trackers. Everything you need to help you rise to be who you want to be in the new year. Use my code GOALS21 at checkout to save 20% on your order today. Tip 5. Find forgiveness. Discover your inner Ayanla and fix your life and relationships in this year so that you can go into the year on good terms, whether it's with your family or even yourself. Take a moment to find someone who can help you. You can't reach your goals if you and your life are falling apart, or if you're dwelling on all of the time you wasted in this year. Who cares? You can't get your wasted time back. You can't just press the rewind button on all of your past mistakes. But you know what you can do? You can decide today to be different. You can decide to forgive yourself, and you can decide to also forgive others. Forgiveness is a personal thing. It's not about the person who hurt you. It's about you getting your healing. Why? Because you can't carry all of that pain and hurt with you to where you want to go. Your goals are going to require you to carry a lot. It's your choice. Do you want to carry the past or your future? The choice is yours. Hurry up and choose. The year is almost over anyway. Tip 6. Organize your phone and computer. We all took a bunch of photos this year. If you're a selfie queen, you probably have at least 50 plus photos in your phone that are all the same. Guess what? Delete them. You may think that those photos aren't exactly taking up a lot of space on your phone, but trust me, they are. I know you want to hold on to the amazing memories and fun times you've had this year, but you can also still have a throwback Thursday with only one copy. You don't need 23 of the same group photos of you and your friends at Chili's. Delete the blurry ones. Delete the ones where your friend is blinking or the ones where you look the worst. You can even take all of your favorite photos and get them printed into a photo book, so that way they aren't taking up space. Delete those apps on your phone that you've downloaded but you've never actually opened or used. If you're paying for extra storage on your phone, your money is probably being wasted on these things anyway. The same goes for your computer. Delete the things you don't need, especially if your computer is moving crazy slow, or if your computer is breathing hard from having way too many tabs open. I'm a tab queen. I am definitely guilty of this, which is why I make sure that I take the time to filter through everything, keep what I need, and get rid of the crap that I don't. Delete the unnecessary. Why? Because you're going to need space for all of the new memories that have yet to happen in the new year. Tip 7. Use those leftover vacation days. I know you have some that you haven't even used yet because you keep saying that life is too busy right now. But guess what? Life and vacations will also pass you by. You don't have to go out of the country and lay on someone else's beach. You can easily have a staycation in your very own city. I can promise you that if your life is too busy, as you say, then you probably have been too busy to also explore the very neighborhood that you live in. You'll be surprised the kind of fun you can get into when you intentionally go after it. Even get some close friends involved. You can ask for places to check out or simply invite them. Besides, if you don't use those days, you will most likely lose them with no way of getting them back. Double check your employee handbook and speak to your HR department so that you can know what to do with your days. After all, you've worked incredibly hard this year. You deserve to take a break, and you deserve to use what you've worked for. So please put them to good use. Tip 8. Refresh your social. It's not required, but it's definitely worth doing, especially if you use LinkedIn. By simply updating things like your work experience and even your resume, you may be able to passively find your next opportunity. Maybe you've improved some of your skills and have a certification. Adding them to your profile can help you seem more professional and make you look responsible and competent. Whether you're looking for a new job or not, these updates don't take a lot of time, but can make a major difference and an impact. Change your profile photo, but for LinkedIn, take a real professional one. Make sure it's well lit, you're dressed up nicely, and please don't use a filter. People rely heavily on your profile pictures to figure out who exactly you are. And if you look nothing like that picture, people won't trust you. Tip 9. Credit check and score. Do you know what your credit score is? Do you even know that there are 3 different scores actually? Well, there are, and you definitely need to know them if you plan on living your life to the fullest. By knowing your credit score, you're able to easily prepare for loans, credit cards, apartments, and so much more. You can easily get them for free online. Please know that you should never pay for it unless you're getting all 3 scores in your reports all in one. Download your reports and go through everything with a fine-tooth comb to ensure that everything was reported accurately. And if you just happen to find something that you didn't do, then that means it's time to get an envelope and mail them a dispute letter. If you need any help with disputing something, I'll be sure to link the sample dispute letter that I use to handle my disputes. Tip 10. Empty and organize your personal and professional email accounts. It is the holiday season, so I'm sure you still have a bunch of emails for jeans, candles, and shoes that you've been getting from the same stores on a daily basis. So either take some time to delete them or unsubscribe so that you won't have to filter through these unnecessary emails at a later time. Remove your professional emails from social media sites so that way your boss and the company you work for won't be able to access the posts you've made or see the ones you posted while you were technically on the clock. Your email inbox is vital to keeping and sharing all of your information, so take some time to get it organized, add folders to your inbox for specific types of emails, set up auto responses, and of course update your email password so that you can access your email whenever you need it. Tip 11. Friend Fest. Finally take some time to meet up for those plans you've been putting off to have with your friends. Some of those relationships you've had with your friends probably haven't been nurtured the way that they need to be because you have been so busy with your own life. But everything can't just be about you and your life. Check on a strong friend. You may not think that they need you, but they do. The strongest people tend to need the most support. Why? Because so many people count on them having it all together. And also because you don't want to be seen as the person who only calls their friends when they need something. Relationships are give and take. And if all you're doing is taking, I can promise you that these friendships probably won't last. Put together an at-home spa day with your besties. This year has been rough on all of us, so pamper and refresh yourself by hanging out. Maybe you just bought the new PS5, invite some friends over to play, or even have a movie night. No matter what you do, make sure you have some sort of deep conversation with everyone you invite. Because after all, it's not about the event or the get-together. It's about getting the chance to strengthen your friendships. Tip 12. Never-ending to-dos. Cross off that one thing that's been on your to-do list forever. Do you really want to postpone your 2020 to-dos to 2021? Why do that when you can put these last few days of 2020 to good use? Because after all, 2020 will be filled with tons of new to-dos for you. And of course, a bunch of distractions as well. So turn those to-dos into done. Using my 5 and Thrive tracker, available now on my Etsy shop, it allows you to zone in on specific tasks and complete them. Take control of your to-do list by simply doing 5 things that help you to improve yourself today for the better. And Thrive. Take control of your to-do list by simply doing 5 things that help you to improve yourself for the better. And Thrive. These 5 tasks or to-dos won't take a lot of time out of your day or busy schedule, but they're big enough to make an impact. It even doubles as a progress tracker so that you can track things like your daily affirmations or goals, reading a book or listening to a book, getting active for 30 minutes a day, listening to a motivational podcast, and writing in your gratitude journal. You can even use a planner to track these daily goals using stencils and simply shading in the tasks that you have completed for the day. Now, I'm not saying you'll always be perfect and distractions won't bother you, but it will help you to improve and get closer to your goals, allowing you to build discipline in yourself and stay committed to your goals. What 5 to-dos will you get done so that you can thrive today? Tip 13. Family check-in. Call your family members and tell them you love them. Or if you're not close with them like I am, you can take this time to call someone who you see as family. Nurturing your relationships during this time is vital. It doesn't take much to show someone you care or that they matter. It simply takes a little effort. There are so many ways to check in with the ones we love, whether that be using Zoom or just texting them a meme. Any form of communication can go a long way. Don't just text someone hello but never reply. That's incredibly rude. If you're going to start a conversation, at least finish it. Don't call someone asking how they are and you're immediately rushing them off the phone, because now you're making the other person feel like they're bothering you even though you called them. Please don't do that. Phone etiquette is so important, especially in the wake of social distancing. Even if you're just on the phone with your cousin or brother, don't wear your pajamas on FaceTime. Just don't do it. Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I hope this episode was helpful to you. Let me know down below in the comments what you're doing before the new year starts. If you have an episode idea on what you would like to see next, let me know down below in the comments. And don't forget to download my free monthly motivational wallpapers for your computer and phone. The monthly theme for the month of January is the month of dreaming and accomplishing your goals. And you can get that for free once you join my Patreon down below. Now, back to the episode. Tip 14, give your time. Participate in a volunteer activity in your city. Even get your friends and family involved with you. There is always something you can give, whether it's your time, your money, and even your compassion. You have something worth giving. You just have to be willing to give it. Maybe you can't even remember the last time you volunteered somewhere or even done so at all. There is no better time to start than today, and even give your time at a place that matches your skills or interests. For instance, if you like to cook, maybe you could volunteer at a soup kitchen. If you're skilled with home repairs and construction, you can volunteer with Habitat for Humanity. After all, it is the season of giving, so spread some holiday cheer by giving back.
Stay up to date with everything Rising to Be by signing up to the weekly newsletter. It's filled with blogs, videos, exclusive freebies, and so much more to help you rise to be who you want to be. Create results, not plans. Don't stop rising. If you're watching on IGTV, you can sign up through my link in bio. Keep rising. Follow me on Instagram at risingtobe for motivational content and Twitter at IamRisingtobe for inspirational tweets. Follow me on Pinterest at risingtobe for several boards of inspiration and motivation. And join the Rising to Be Facebook group at Rising to Be. Keep rising.
Tip 15, switch your look. Change up your look. The way you look can affect how you approach things in your life. For me, a good blazer or turtleneck makes me feel important, powerful, and like my life is together. If you've always been wanting to elevate your wardrobe, then do it now so that you can show up in that elevated state in the new year. Get a makeover at the makeup counter if you're unsure on your next makeup look or if you're new to it. Upgrade the way you smell. Try out new fragrances. If you typically purchase floral scents, try out some fruity ones, and vice versa. Get as many samples as you can as you figure out your new look. Your look sets a tone for the way others see you. So invest in your looks. I'm sure you'll look great in the new year.
Thank you so much for stopping by and pressing play. I just want to share the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day comes from...
Today's commenter of the day goes to Jeray's Space. Girl, I absolutely love this video, and I'm looking forward to looking for more of your content. New subby heart face emoji, great editing. Thanks so much for your comment, Jeray's Space. Thanks so much for your comment, Jeray's Space.
Want to be featured as the next comment of the day? Simply leave a comment on a YouTube video or leave a review on wherever you listen to podcasts. Now, back to the show.
Remember, as we rise to be, we're becoming who we want to be. I am Christina B rising, and I will always be rising. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday on my channel. Check out my podcast, Rising to Be, every Tuesday, and my Patreon for exclusive and early access content. There's 3 tiers to choose from at patreon.com/risingtobe. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe so that more people like you can have access to content like this. And I'll see you in my next episode. Check out the upcoming playlist filled with content to help you keep rising to be who you want to be. Bye! Do you want even more Rising to Be in your life? Then join the Rising to Be Patreon. It helps you support the channel and other forms of content. There's 3 tiers to choose from,
starting as low as $4.
So here's a breakdown of Tier 1. You get access to the monthly wallpapers for your computer and phone to keep you motivated and inspired all month long. You get to choose 1 monthly video topic, and of course you get a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 2 has access to monthly wallpapers. You get to choose 1 monthly video topic, early access to videos, and of course a Patreon shout out in my next video. Tier 3 has access to the monthly wallpapers. They get to choose 2 monthly video topics and 1 podcast topic. Early access to videos and podcasts, a Patreon shout out in my next video, and of course exclusive access to my printable collection from my Etsy store, Rising to Be. And it's only available through Patreon and Etsy, so this is something you really want to jump on. There are 3 tiers to choose from. I plan on adding even more as we go along. So I hope you'll consider joining the Patreon risers. Keep rising to be who you want to be.